How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to TheBlueShifting. Welcome back to ReWrite, where, yeah, last week sucked. I mean, it was good. It was a crazy ending. It still sucked, though. Kaori. Kaori, you want to Kotori deserved better. Kaori, who's Kaori? Kaori's somebody. What game was Kaori in? Was that Crystalline? I don't know. I'm thinking, I don't. Kotori deserved better. Still, I think best girl, but you know, we're gonna find out. So we're gonna start with another path. Now, you guys gave me some recommendations of certain paths to go down and like which ones to like go for, which ones to avoid. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know which ones to do in which order, but we'll figure it out, right? I guess like I'm gonna keep in mind what you've said, specifically about like trying to avoid potential spoilers, but I also I kind of just want to follow my heart on most of them, you know? Like, even if I get stories a little out of whack, I still kind of want to just do them as I want. And because like, I frankly, at this point, I'm not even sure which route I would want to go down, but you know, I'll give it some thought and I'll see about what I can do. But yeah, so I'm going to start up again, and I'm likely going to just kind of, I should be able to skip, and I should be able to kind of just skip stuff that's like not important that I have seen already. I'll capture any of the separate stuff, but until it like looks like it's an actual like new scene, like I'll kind of like jump to that, and then I'll just talk about like what's happening there, and we'll go into it. But yeah, so let's get this party started, shall we? All right, let's go. All right, this looks different. That darn moon. Aurora. I know we've probably seen this before, but I'm gonna watch it again.
幸せが詰まっていると思っていたポケットは、実は空っぽだった。そこに何を詰める努力もしてこなかったんだから当然だ。でも俺はそんなことさえわからなかった。漫然とした中身のない人生を歩いてきたからだ。そしてある日突然、自分がたくさんの時間を失っていると感じた。俺は誰とでも話せた。どんな奴とでも。でも親友はいなかった。ただの一人も。それがどういうことだか考えるまでもない。俺の人生はひどく薄っぺらいものだった。昔なじみの神戸小鳥だけが唯一気兼ねなく話せる友達だった。そう、友達だった。やり直すんだ。そして次はうまくやる。
It's like he knows
切なる願い。
he's doing it again, doing it right.
でも多分それはとても難しいことなのだ。みんな苦労している部分なのだ。人は自動的に幸せにはなれない。自力で幸せに歩いていかなければならないんだ。幸せって何だろう。青春みたいなことだろうか。なら青春とはなんか眩しいものと小鳥は言った。知るか。いちいち考えることじゃねえと吉野は吐き捨てた。ずっと昔誰だかが人生の綱渡りと口にした。3人の意見はどれも正しいように思えた。眩しくて知らなくて恐ろしげなもの。 難しいはずだ。それは答えがないってことだから。でも、そんなものを探す旅を始めようと、俺は決めた。
I agree. So, am I wrong in that it implied that like he somehow is kind of aware?
時間は残酷に過ぎていく。あっという間に夏が来て、瞬きする間に秋となる。気がつけばもう2年生だった。
I forget how young they are.
焦っていた。未だに俺は手ぶらのままで。なのに何をすればいいのかさえ見えていなかった。空回りばかりしていたんだ。
Right. Here we go again. So I was saying before, like, it almost sounds like he made the wishing like this time I'll get it right. I don't remember if it did that the first time, but it has a lot of meaning now because like we are redoing it, and like the name of the game is ReWrite. So is there like some kind of metaphysical thing that's going on where like he's almost like sub time leaping or something, where he can go back and try and change things to maybe find a different outcome? Because you can't say that what we got was anything less of like just horrific. That ending sucked. Like, not sucked as in like it was badly written, but like it was just sad. Everything was so sad. Anyway, we've definitely seen this intro before, so we're gonna kind of, I don't know. I wanted to skip it because like we've already watched it, but it's also really pretty. But no, I'm gonna skip over it. And we'll jump to probably the next time I can make a choice, because it's going to be a process, man. It's going to be a process. Okay. So this is where I'm going to start to skip, but I got to say, like, at the end of that, like, watching that intro again, it made me forget how far we've come, man. Like, I know how many, we've been through so many parts already, but like Akane punches of justice, Chihaya in the tree, like eating noodles with a bunch of those random people in the park, like all these really fun memories I have of like all the stuff that it got all just kind of blown away from all the craziness with Kotori. I kind of just like, I hadn't forgotten them, but it feels like a whole nother world. So yeah, I'm gonna be skipping through a lot of this, so let's see where this takes us. Oh, here we go. So there's branches. There's like 3 branches down. Oh, fetch. Yeah, so it's still skipping. Okay. So toggle auto skip function for read on and off. I'm not sure what that is. I'm gonna keep trying eventually. But so I was able to skip, and so like there's the branching path. So it looked like there's 3 now, because it looked like last time there's only 2 ways you could go with forks, and then there's something glowing in the center. So maybe that's like the true ending stuff. But yeah. I'm gonna hop around here and see if there's anything of interest that pops up that's new, but probably not. Oh, here's a new one. Yeah, so yeah, this is how it works. If I encounter a conversation I didn't have last time, it interrupts me. So that's good, that's good. It's a very important function. This is animal poop. Ugh! Is there something else wandering around here then? Is that, I don't know. No, animal poop. Oh, this is the best thing. This is the best thing I've had in ages. No! Just felt like saying that randomly. Last time I keep clicking on stuff, like he would just go swimming in random pools. He better... Animal poop. Let's try poking it with a stick. Poke, poke. Yay! That wasn't as fun as I'd hoped. Alright, and then like the true path, like what gets us going is that one there, so. Ah! Oh, it's just an even-toed ungulate. I masked my embarrassment having been startled by a boar with a piece of scientific trivia I heard the other day. In truth, it almost gave me a heart attack. Go back to your zodiac comrades. The boar disappears into the forest, snorting its nose as it goes. You don't run into one of those every day. And I just finished saying there were no animals in this forest. Hey, I've come to get you, Kotori. Kotori? Are you there? This is starting to get a bit too deep even for me. Huh! There's something there. Something huge. Oh, chibi moth! That's just a... What the hell is that? Doesn't really look like a cat or a boar. Or a dog or a fox. Definitely an animal I've never seen before, but at the same time, it feels oddly familiar. Where do I recognize you from? Where could I have seen it?
Mush, mush.
Mush, mush. It's about the size of a large dog. Its body plump and round. Long hair, long snout, long tusks. Yeah, if I remember this right, this thing is... Of course, it's just a mammoth. I've seen them in textbooks before. Ancient people used to hunt them for food. Cool. It's the first time seeing a real one. It stares back at me a bit, but it eventually loses interest and turns away.
Mush.
It disappears into the forest. Judging from its size, it's probably still a juvenile. From what I read, they grow as large as small mountains. I should hurry up. Continue deeper into the woods at a slightly faster pace. So, okay. I'm pretty sure that was definitely locked down before, because that's a bit interesting. And here's the other thing, too. He looks like not even surprised. He's just like, oh, it's a mammoth, of course. So, yeah, there must be some kind of metaphysical thing going on here where he's, like, in a time loop or something. But anyway, back to our regularly scheduled program. I'm not gonna skip this part. There she is. Kotori. Alright, let's keep going. Oh yeah. I did something she likes last time, was coins. Let's see what happens if we do something she doesn't like. Regardless, I have no other choice. Don't hold it against me, I'm just doing my job. I remove an item from my pocket and cut the air with it a few times. It's a pair of scissors, and the noise will makes one of the few things Kotori can't stand. Okay, so her thing is snipping scissors. She just hates that sound. For me, it's styrofoam rubbing on styrofoam or styrofoam on cardboard. It's just like, oh, it makes me want to die. Any cutting sounds made her wince. Oh, but that's because she's a druid and someone might be cutting a plant. Aww. The scissors seem to have been having an effect, but they're still not enough to wake her up. I bring the scissors even closer to her ears. She rolls to the other side, trying to escape the sound. Aww, Kotori. As I begin drawing closer again, she suddenly rises to her feet and starts wobbling away. While still dead asleep. Guess you could call that sleepwalking? Aww, so cute. She continues to run away in the exact direction I want. I follow, snipping the scissors as I go. This is easy, haha. Kotori runs. I chase her with the scissors in my hands. Don't run with scissors! What would people think if they saw us like this? Still, we somehow managed to get back to town. Can you wake up already? I poke her in the back. Hey. Kotori glances around herself. Her gaze stops when she sees me.
Kotarou-kun?
Good morning.
Ohayo.
She checks her surroundings again, eyes widening with realization.
Yoru da yo! Kurai yo!
Yeah, that's what happens when you fall asleep in the forest.
Ah, so datta ne. Sokka, sokka.
Gosh darn it.
もしかして、ここまで運んできてもらっちゃったり?
You could say that.
そっか。お手間かけちゃったね。
Literally my pleasure. Don't worry about it. She gives me a goofy smile. It's okay. You sure have a heavy sleeper though. I couldn't wake you no matter what I tried.
いやね、怖い夢を見てさ。
What happened?
薄暗い森の中を恐怖ハサミ男に追いかけられてね。
Yeah, sure. Totally didn't happen at all. You're perfectly safe. Oh, that wasn't a dream.
もし現実にあんなことがあったら。
If it did?
訴える。お金取る。
Damn. That was a real nasty dream, huh?
漏らすかと思った。
Things are getting dangerous in more ways than one. Your mother was worried sick about you. Come on, let's go get you back home.
そうだったよ。
You'll probably get scolded, but, well, I can't say you don't deserve it this time. But hey, if you ever end up running away from home, you can always come stay at my place. I've got extra rooms and stuff.
大丈夫。神戸家は放任主義だから。
Really? I think you went a bit too far this time. She disappeared before, but never this late.
それがあんた、うちと来たら。
Yeah, they are. Fats! This hit so much harder the second time through.
小鳥さん、戻りましたね。
Ah! The madam appears without warning.
ただいまだよ、お母さん。
Your mother gives her a little more than a slight nod.
大事ないようですね。
もちろんだよ。森は庭みたいなものだもの。
Yeah, it is.
快適すぎて、つい昼寝しちゃったよ。
ならばいいでしょう。
Dang. Seriously? I would have expected some sort of punishment at least. Madame looks like the sort of person who would be really strict, but maybe that's not the case with her own kids? There are people like that, I guess. Madame's eyes wander my direction.
よく働いてくれました。
I bow like an obedient servant of a noble house. It's nothing. My apologies for taking longer than expected, ma'am.
いいえ、ご苦労様でした。
Thank you.
お母さん、お母さん。小太郎くんはいい仕事をしたよ。どーんとお礼してあげてよ。
Miss Kaname closes her eyes, most likely thinking over her decision.
いいでしょう、小太郎さん。この褒美は後日改めて。
Did she? I don't recall this. Reward?
何か？
No, I love rewards.
結構。では小鳥さん、帰りますよ。
She disappears into the darkness, emanating her usual elegant aura as she goes. Kotori, left behind, stares at me for a moment. Anyway, will you be at school tomorrow?
行くと思うよ。休んでばっかりもいられないしね。
Great, I'll see you there then.
おやすみ。
Yasumi. Kotori falls after her mother, fidgeting with her hands behind her back. And that's that. Well, let's head back. I suddenly feel like someone is watching me. No way. Alright, I remember that. This is the first time the ghost appears. Alright. So I'm gonna do a quick safety save, and then I'm probably gonna hit skip again, and we'll see where it dumps me next time. Oh, hey, here's one. Old man Kaminari lives here. Remember how he kept yelling at us as kids all the time? His full name is Kaminari Shinji. His first name is not as cool as his last name, unfortunately. I don't want to get yelled at. Let's move on already. Ah, the old man came out.
どうしたのかね。近道なら構わんから早く学校へ行きなさい。
Ah, thank you. I see. He's surprisingly a good guy when you don't screw around. You can use this place as a shortcut from now on. He's not going to yell at me if I don't do anything bad. And I don't have a ball to hit a home run into his windows with today. Oh, is that what happened last time? I want to get yelled at. I wonder if there's a good way to make it happen. Oh, cool. Oh, why did it turn blue? Empty lot. Looks like local children use it as a playground. No one's here early in the morning. Should hurry, be on my way. Oh, look, a ball and a bat. Some kids must have forgotten their hair. Oh, no. Can hit a home run with this. I get yelled at. Yeah. Alright, swing! Huh. I wonder if it's a good idea to aim for the bonsai tree or the old man's windowsill. No! Don't do... Yeah, maybe I should stop. We should! But my curiosity! But there's nothing stopping me from imagining that I hit something. Clang. Oh crap, this is bad. Alright. I'm sorry.
どうしたのかね。
For imagining I hit a home run into your house.
なんだかよくわからんが。
Don't worry, none of us know. To tell the truth, I wanted to get yelled at.
なんでまた。よし。
Yeah?
君はホームランを打った気になっていたんだな。
Yes.
わかった。こら！このボールを打ったのはどこのどいつだ！
I like this guy. He's great. Ah! It was me! I'm so sorry.
まったく近頃のガキと来たら。
I ended up being lectured for a long time. Actually, it only took about a minute. but it was a lecture that contained so much wisdom that it made a minute feel like 30.
また来なさい。
Sure thing. And again, I'm sorry. He's a good guy. I wish I'd hit a home run into his window when I was a kid. That's cool. That was interesting. Like, just weird little side story, but like, it's funny that like, it's absolutely like something we haven't ever experienced before. So I'm sure I did invite Kotori last time, but we're doing things different. So let's invite Yoshino. I want to become better friends with Yoshino. Might as well ask him out for lunch. Yoshino, you don't have any underlings to bring you food, do you? You're a good delinquent, you know that? But you know, the good stuff's gonna sell out if you don't hurry. Oh, why? Every time! I don't know why it does that. So let's head to the cafeteria together. Hey, stop lagging behind, Yoshino. Your favorite kid's meal's gonna sell out. It hurts, Yoshino.
立ちずらして話しかけてくんじゃねえ
But I wanna be friends.
なんで3時間目からこっち俺がてめえを無視してたのか
I vaguely have an idea, but since I skipped, I'm not too sure. Figured you got tired of doing the same thing over and over again.
見逃してやってたんだよわかれ気づけ
Probably not, no. Yeesh, you're always so quick to anger, pal.
てめえがうざく絡んでくるからな
I wouldn't really call it pestering. I'm just trying to chat with you.
俺の側にてめえと話す気はねえ追加で殴られたくなかったら失せろてめえとはやり合う時だけだ
You really don't like me, huh?
嫌ってるからな
That's pretty cruel. This is why you don't have any friends, you know.
上等だ俺は慣れ合いはしねえ
I've learned one thing from interacting with him. It can come off as hilarious if you try acting too cool.
何ニヤついてんだ
I'm not laughing, not at all. Can't keep my shoulders from trembling.
沈め
Ugh, the solar plexus is right against the rules.
ち
He clicks his tongue and stands up. Is she going to eat something?
てめえとは食わね
Sad day. Looks like he really hates me. For whatever reason, I always mess things up when I try it when it really matters. Kotori, so I think that's Chihaya, right? Help her out or leave her to fate. Let's try helping her out. I don't remember what I did. Oh, there's an idea. I pushed my seat back a little. Plan is to make it look like there isn't enough space to fit her desk behind mine. Hehehe. Now she'll only have to say that she prefers the area over by the door.
あら、よく見たら天王寺くんの後ろってスペースの空きが少ないのかしら
Success!
じゃあ、吉野くん
Yoshino pushes his seat back without ever rising up from his desk.
あらら、しょうがないわね
We're lucky our teacher has poor eyesight.
天王寺くんの隣にしましょうもう顔見知りみたいだしいろいろ世話してあげてね
Oh, okay. Stop! Alright. Should this be the thumbnail? Darn, teacher wants to place her somewhere around me no matter what.
何いきなり息ぴったりね
Sure, we could say that. No, I can make more space behind me. It's fine. I return my seat to its usual position. Otari lets out a sigh and walks toward me. She must have given up. She picks up the desk from the corner of the room and carries it behind me.
吉野くんも席を元の位置に戻しておいてくださいね
So she totally saw it all. Well, I didn't really expect it to work to begin with. But our teacher's pretty cool for going along with the joke.
じゃ、連絡事項を
Teacher begins jotting down dates for our class representative meetings in the corner of the blackboard. But I think that's the end of that extra scene, so let's skip. Okay, so this is about like getting Otori's books. And so we can ask Kotori, we can appeal to Kotori, or leave it to Kotori. Appeal. I literally have only one choice. I probably should have made more friends. Well, too late for regrets. Kotori isn't around. Where could she have gone at such an important time? That said, she usually acts alone, so it's unlikely that asking anyone in the class will net me anything useful information. In which case, here we go. I forgot how feudy these two were at the beginning. Huh. I don't remember if I followed her or not. Like, so she storms out of the room, but we're worried she might get lost, so we either don't really care or I follow her. I follow her. I just had to follow her. You might argue I could have simply asked her, but I don't feel like holding her up any longer, especially given how most of our conversations tended to go. As such, there's no other option but the stalker. Great. Okay, might not be the most commendable thing, but it just takes a little peek and then go. I follow her from a distance so she won't notice. She walks forward without paying much heed to her surroundings. It's easy to keep an eye on her in that uniform. I wonder why. Does she realize how much it makes her stand out? Well, it's not like she seems to care too much about these things. She's interesting. I feel like we didn't get to know her like at all. I reached the stairs. Oh, above the path splits into multiple routes. It'd be bad if I missed the floor she's going to. I'd better follow her close, even if it increases the risk of being discovered. This will probably prove to be the hardest challenge of the sneaking mission. Make sure to keep one of her blind spots wherever she turns on a landing. Someone must have just mopped the stairs. They're still wet. Oh no. Whoever it was seems to have been too lazy to wring out the mop. I have a bad premonition about what's to come, so I move to the center of the staircase. Yep. Get into position. Catching falling girl off the stairs, anime style. Here we go. And of course she slips. And after a brief moment, she falls. Crab. Are you okay? I managed to catch her in time. You really do fall pretty often, miss. Aww, that's cute. I certainly didn't anticipate this outcome, but I'm glad I decided to follow her. Huh?
できれば、もう話してほしいんですけど。
I'd appreciate it if you could stand on your 2 feet first. So we're just like holding her in our arms. She's like, please put me down. And we're like, well, you gotta like stand. Kotori's still leaning against me with all her weight. She straightens up. Yes?
ありがとうございました。
Anytime! You're welcome. The floor's wet, so be careful.
ところで、なんであなたがいるんですか?
Huh? Me? I followed her, of course. But it'll be the end of me if I admit that. The wind called to me.
はい?
I was just passing by. Did I make her suspicious? Anyway, that's the gist of it. It's best to just sweep this whole thing under the rug as quickly as possible. I wave her goodbye and turn to leave.
あの、
Yeah?
助けてもらわなくても大丈夫でしたから。
I mean, sure. I mean, you would have fallen and probably would have hurt, but obviously you wouldn't have died. You sure about that?
いや、感謝していないというわけではもちろんないんですが。
I'm not sure I follow. Are you saying that you're a responsible adult who can handle her stuff just fine?
です。何ですか、その沈黙は。
That was the best response, to just be like, go away. Why am I getting notifications? Hang on.
とにかく、もう構わないでいいです。
Okay, so I don't know what you saw there, but I had a weird glitch happened where the game like locked up. I don't know what it was. Half of it was in Japanese, and it just wouldn't like let me leave. It was very strange, but we're back. Anyway, we got the voice line we were missing, and we're here.
なんだか、あなたみたい。
Hello? I see.
では、ありがとうございました。
So she's just like, I don't know how to deal with you. Bye. With that, she continues up the stairs. I wouldn't have said that. I wouldn't have anything to worry about if she's truly able to handle herself, but the stairway above is probably just as wet. She probably doesn't want us to help her, but come on, we gotta try. I'm such a philanthropist. I feel like I'll end up drawing a short end of the stick no matter what happens, but whatever. I continue to follow her. And I knew it. Catch. Hello there. Very, very Obi-Wan. You keep falling for me, miss. It definitely looks like she needs someone to keep an eye on her.
何度もありがとうございます。
Nah, no problem. However, I must say that seeing you pull off stunts that would normally endanger the life of an average human being is slowly starting to erode my sense of caution as well.
普通です。
I mean, yes and no. If you say so. If this is normal for her, then that's just how it's going to be.
そんなことより 助けなくていいって。
I will stop once the need diminishes.
うん。
She walks away in silence this time. Jeez. How had she been able to survive in the world for so long already? I'm seriously growing worried.
で、なんでついてくるんですか？
Oh, don't mind me.
いいですけど。
I feel like it'll be better to stay close to her while I climb the stairs at least. And when we finally emerge on the next floor, well, I'll be going this way.
はあ。
Where are you going anyway?
はい。3年生の知り合いです。
Oh, it's creepy boy. Ooh, I didn't like him. Oh? Well, I suppose that isn't too surprising given that we got off the stairs of the third-year floor. Which class?
そんなこと聞いてどうするんですか？
Being the kind of guy I am, I'll escort you all the way through the classroom.
いりません。
And I can at least tell you the way to verbally so you don't get lost.
いえ、来ればすぐわかるとのことでした。
Well, do you?
これからわかるんです。
Not like it matters, but we stand out like sore thumbs on this floor. Especially with Kotori, the out-of-place uniform of hers. The looks we're getting are becoming unbearable. Do you have any idea where you're going at all?
丘なんちゃらです。
Oh, fetch me. Oh, cult? Oh, we're cult research? What? Oh, it must be just to the club room. Okay.
あ、そんな感じだった気がします。
So wait, you're actually meeting with someone from the Occult Research Society?
いや、よく知りませんけど。
This is so different. I didn't realize we were going to get such a branch off this early. I still haven't figured out if they even exist or not. I didn't know you were into that stuff.
どっちかよくわかりませんが、知り合いがいるので顔を見せに行かないといけないだけです。
Color me intrigued. What is your relationship with this person? Are they a dude? How does he look on the scale of 1 to 10? Why are you getting so touchy about this?
どういう目で私を見てるんですか？女子です。
Can't blame a man for being curious.
そんなくだらないことをいちいち気にしないでください。
You sure I can't? Just a little bit?
ダメです。
You're so cold, miss. Well, if they're really in the Occult Research Society, they're going to be in an empty classroom. It shouldn't be too hard to find.
そうですか。じゃ、失礼します。
She begins walking away. By the way, miss?
はい？まだ何か用ですか？
The empty classrooms are over there. She's heading in the opposite direction.
知ってます。
No, you didn't. Try not to loiter around this floor for too long. I can say the same for myself, too. She walks off without another word. A friend of the Occult Research Society, huh? At this rate, she'll end up more and more isolated from the rest of the class. Well, whatever. I don't really have a say, if that's what she wants. It gets pretty lonely when you don't have friends, though. I never had to transfer schools, but if I didn't have Kotori and Yoshino to rely on, I'd think of making at least one friend, if at all possible. It's lonely on your own. I don't think anyone would disagree with that. Oh, ooh, other. Oh, this is definitely different. A knock on the door.
失礼します。
あら、
Yeah, so this is from her perspective.
お久しぶりです。
迷わずによく来られたわね。
いえ、もちろんです。
ま、大事なのはこれからなんだから、あまり目立たないようにね。
Interesting. What comes next? It really sounds like there's some really interesting stuff going on already.
はい。
Her blunt tone of voice makes it sound like she doesn't care too much for me. She's always been like that. True to her word, she's unable to discuss business in a friendly manner.
まあ、いいわ。
She slowly exhales, looking like that discussion is over, at least.
ところで。
あ、はい。
友達はできそうかしら？
Akane is a good girl. Small talk. Everyone needs that from time to time, I guess.
友達？
I raise my voice, acting as though I don't understand what she means. Oh, acting. I hesitate to answer, wondering if she has anyone in mind. I've never had a friend, and she knows it all too well. It's an uncomfortable question for the both of us. But if she actually had someone in mind...
作っていいんでしょうか？
In the end, that's how I chose to answer.
いいんじゃない？別に。
Kind of sad that she even feels like she has to ask, right? Dang.
そうですか。
I'm willing to bet that neither of us really knows what friendship means. And if we ever learned, it would be something far from in the future.
なるようになると思います。そうね。
That's just how it's going to be. Interesting. Ooh, different stuff. Huh? Wind's gotten worse lately. Have we seen? Okay, we can skip this one. Oh right, the endless streets. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. So this is the question, and it showed like the line. So this is clearly like the place where branching happens, right? So if you have the power, if you have power and are dissatisfied with the current state of the world, will you change it or will you rather change yourself? I don't know what the difference is gonna be. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't want to irrevocably mess something up. Alright, I'm gonna block that because that's gonna probably be important. Alright, last time, I think I said myself. If you had power, you could change the world, should you? Or should you just focus on you? Or I don't know. I could just say I don't know. I don't know what that'll do. Okay, I'm not gonna try and like metagame it. I think I would just say I don't know. Can't answer the question that complex. That's how I honestly feel. Both of these notions, changing the world or changing myself, feel like they could eventually result in something terrifying. I suppose my real answer would be that I simply can't think of things through that far. Alright, I finally finished answering all the questions. I stack the pages as neatly as I can, lining the corners together. I think this should be good enough. Hopefully this will end up being the first step toward overcoming my current perils. So, alright. Down the middle, huh? I almost wonder if I should stop there. Because you guys could like tell me to scream at me like, you're messing stuff up if you're messing stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Oh man. Okay. I am going to end it here. It's not the craziest. I'm sure this episode's going to be shorter than usual, but already had a lot more content than I expected. And I don't want to get too far ahead just because like that clearly is an important point to be making a choice. And so like if that was a mistake for doing like other routes, like is that hurtling towards the true ending? That's my worry, I guess. Because that's what it looked like was at the top, like in the center was the glowing one, which I think is the true ending. So like is that the true ending answer or not? I don't know. Okay, so we'll end it here. I know it's a shorter episode. Hopefully you don't mind, but please let me know if I messed up royally. I did that save, so I can just go right back to it and make a different choice. I won't ask for you to tell me which one to go down. Like, please don't tell me that. Just let me know if I made a mistake and I need to avoid that one because that could be critical. Since it does seem like it sets you on certain paths that are available. So, anyway, thank you so much for being here today. Thank you so much for being a part of the channel. Hope you enjoyed this. This was definitely an interesting thing to go through for me. Again, I'm really worried it's going to be way too short, but I think that can't be helped for this one. And once I'll make it up to you next week and do a longer episode. Once I'm confident that I'm not going to completely ruin the playthrough for whatever reason, but I think we'll just go ahead and end it here. So thank you so much for being here today. Thank you so much for being a part of the channel and just, you know, being here to share the journey with me. I'm really excited to see these other playthroughs and to see like what these endings bring. The skipping is very jarring, which is gonna be even worse for you because you can't even watch like the flickering things. Like we skipped over like the lunchroom scene with like the whole making the evil concoction and stuff. Like we blast through a lot, but like there's no sense in us replaying the same old things that have the exact same like stories and no choices. And I tried to pick choices that were different this time around so we could see something interesting. And following Chihaya turned out to be a really good idea. That was really interesting to see. So yeah, I'm looking forward to kind of continuing along that trend and kind of discovering more of what the game has to offer. And what things are hidden beneath the surface. So I'm excited. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you being able to spare the time with me. Thank you for selecting this game for us to play. Like, I'm really happy that you did. So I appreciate you all, and I hope you enjoyed. But until next video, watching me, see me next. I'll see you there.